Hey everyone, it is Vicky Magic here from Matters Magazine, and today I have the amazing Jack from Fresh Meats. Welcome, Jack.
Yeah, hi Vicky, how are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you very much for being with us. I know you're busy in the show.
No problem.
So tell us a little bit about Fresh Meats and about you and what you guys do.
Okay, no problem at all. Well, Fresh Meats is a very large retail and also wholesale business here on the Sunshine Coast. We cater to a lot of different markets. We have two specific things we do. We service retail. We believe we're probably one of the larger retail establishments in Queensland, or definitely southeast Queensland as it is, and then also we cater quite a lot to wholesale customers as well. So we service large clubs and pubs in the area, and we also cater a lot to just smaller people as well, trying to suffice their needs and give them our products to their particular specifications and go that little bit extra with regards to service as well. And myself, I'm in charge of 43 employees at this stage, which is quite a large job. I work long hours. I do probably approximately 70 hours per week. There's
Wow.
nothing to be boasting about, but it's the nature of the job. Obviously, we get whole carcass meat, and we also get pre-prepared, as in carton meat as well, and we process that through our shop and on-sell it to our customers. We also have a large small goods area in the business as well, where we make a lot of our own small goods, hams and bacons, and also pepperonis and salami sticks and all those sorts of nice things everyone likes, along with quite a substantial amount of fresh sausages as well.
Fantastic. And my husband and I, Magic and I, have actually got meat from there quite a few times, and it's always been amazing. So you guys
Excellent.
obviously
What's your favourite go-to, Vicky?
Oh, I like lamb.
I love lamb myself. So I'm actually originally from a large sheep property in central Western Queensland. I think that's where it is my love of lamb came, and it's actually my favourite species of meat to prepare and also on sell, and I eat quite a lot of lamb at home.
Yeah, you can't beat a good lamb shank, I don't reckon.
Yes, I highly recommend next time you come in to get yourself a lamb shoulder and slow cook it.
Nice, nice. So tell us a little bit about what's different for you guys over the COVID-19. Has anything changed, and what's changed, and how are you coping?
Yeah, well, it's changed a lot. It's almost an hourly change at times, and then the throes of it when it first came out. Obviously, with all the restaurants, cafes, and also pubs and clubs closing, we lost quite a lot of business in our wholesale establishment, or our wholesale arm of our business. But the retail almost compensated for that. We probably had a 65%, 35%, 65% wholesale, that is, and 35% retail in regards to turnover. And it almost turned around the other way. So it's a 35% wholesale, 65% retail.
Wow.
The business did take a little bit of a dip for a while, but we're finding that people are very resilient, and they're coming back on board in sort of spades at the moment. And then, as it is, the government lifts restrictions, we expect that's going to come back to sort of just normal areas there.
Yeah.
There's
And
a lot of...
how have you pivoted? You know, like, have you had to do things differently, and how are you doing differently? Obviously, with the lack of the restaurants and that, whole stream of business, how have you pivoted to get the retail up like you have?
Not really with regards to how we process or anything like that. In the end, we buy in meat and we cut it up and then we on-sell it. So it's, instead of having large volumes of portion cut steaks and things like that, those portion cut steaks have more gone to the retail business. There's been a lot of different processes within the business that we've had to consider and also implement. We're very, very proactive about how we handle this at the start. to safeguard our employees and also the customers, because there's a lot of concern about passing on that virus. We also created an online store within a week of all these shutdown procedures happening, and that's to get food delivery going to homebound customers and to have a no contact service going there. And we were also very early in installing, we installed 14 hand sanitizers in the store for customers and also for all the staff. And we employed full-time butlers out the front of the shop in the retail section to disinfect trolleys and surfaces. We also have face masks at all times. Gloves are used at all times, which they normally are anyway. And every morning we have a temperature check on staff to ensure that they're all healthy and going well.
Awesome.
We're always very proactive in managing our stock, and we anticipate well into the future at all times. So when it is that supermarkets ran out of stock, we found that we were able to stock our shelves, and people were very happy about that. And we've also acquired extra retail business because of that fact.
Awesome.
We also donated quite a lot of meat as well in this time, which was, you know, people in need, and that sort of given us a positive situation in the community that we're very happy about.
Yeah, well done. And is there anything that you kind of started doing that you kind of now think, hey, that was a good idea, we're going to keep doing that?
Yeah, especially things like the sanitising of all our the customers, and also encourage the staff to be very, very aware about food safety. It heightened the level of that within the business, and that's very, very pleasing. It's always one of the battles that we fight, is to have all those practices to the nth degree, and we've been able to raise the professionalism of that especially.
Yeah.
I think just we're able to concentrate on our process and making sure that we're very agile in the business, so it is that we can change from retail to wholesale focus, or the other way around whenever it is we want. So just pretty much the tightening of the belt with regards to our food safety practice and general manufacturing processes was a great opportunity to reinforce the professionalism that we're trying to implement in the business. And it's then come out the other side, where now these things that before were maybe a chore have become a pleasant habit. And the place operates in a you know, I'm very proud of the professionalism and the way that our manufacturing processes are implemented and also adhered to.
Awesome. And so my last question, which is actually two questions.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to share? And do you have any offer that you would like to make to our listeners?
Something to share. I suppose we're excited to welcome the customers back into our store as these restrictions get lifted. And we're also very excited about supporting our wholesale customers as they reopen. We find that we've got good relationships with our customers. I have especially sales staff that have got extremely good relationships with those customers, and we're really happy to have them back on board. They're almost like family now. And that our online shop is something that it is that we're a little bit excited about. And of course, if you can't, you know, shop online, please make it into 86 Wises Road, or you can order online at ordersonlinefreshmeats.com.au. And I've also heard a little birdie tell me that we're launching a new website in the next couple of weeks, where people can find great recipes and videos and all those sorts of things to help them decide what it is they'd like to purchase in the future.
Cool.
Specials. You'd like to know about specials, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So every Wednesday we have weekly specials that change. We've always got fairly exceptional deals as far as we're concerned on meat and seafood. I have a seafood guy, Nathan, who's very passionate and professional, and he does his best to buy correctly and sell at the right price. We also stock a lot of Wagyu rump and Wagyu cuts that are very, very popular in our place, and they're readily available here. You don't have to pre-order. You can just come in and pick them up. And also our chef, he also does weekly or daily hot box specials, where it is that people can either get something quick for heating up when they go home, and or for lunch when it is they're coming in. So what I suggest people do there is check our website for our specials that happen. They are effective from Wednesday to Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, they're ready to go, and it is until stocks sell out. However, we find that we try and stock them so it is that they're just selling out on the changeover. So there's always plenty available there, and we're also quite flexible. And if we have sold out of a product, we might be able to offer them a special on something else that's very, very similar.
Cool. So the best place for them to find the specials is on your website.
Yeah, freshmeats.com.au.
Fantastic. So thank you so much for your time today, Jack, and also for your insight and your passion. I think it's awesome how passionate you are about what you do.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, we're very proud of the business here, and also, like I said, our manufacturing process is to make sure our food is safe, and also in these COVID times that we've taken some very proactive steps in alleviating people's anxiety with regards to making contact with others.
Yeah, so people can feel comfortable and safe to come in there. So awesome.
Yes, yeah.
Thanks a million, Jack. Bye.
Lovely talking to you. Thank you. Bye.
You too.